Ambassador Richard Elbungan remarkably said that as two great democracies in the Pacific, both Mongolia and the United States can serve as models what nations can achieve when the governments foster dialogue, exchange, and mutual understanding. So that was impressive and very important remarks. Thank you for that. We enjoy political trust and understanding, deep people-to-people ties, engagements, and strong peacekeeping cooperation, which have been successfully demonstrated internationally. In reaching this legacy, confident there is room to expand our economic cooperation for mutual interests. And I think it is time to enhance that and also promote that actively. Direct flights will be launched as it was announced during the visit to our Prime Minister Uluyo Erdogan to geographic distance between us will no longer be a barrier starting from next year. So it will be much easier to commute around. I'm satisfied that our two countries' economic relationship has been strengthening both through bilateral and trilateral mechanisms, including the Economic Policy Dialogue, EPD, the TIFA Council meeting, inaugural Mongolia-UK-ROC Critical Minerals Dialogue, and our partnership in regional and international arenas is deepening. So we're happy with it. I should not miss to mention the active role played by the North American Business Council operating here in Mongolia, and we have very close cooperation with them. We're working closely with the U.S. Embassy in Ulaanbaatar, of course, to keep the pace of our bilateral relations, and I believe that the Prime Minister's recent visit to the United States becomes another impetus to broaden our strategic partnership and friendship. I have indeed a lot to follow up on, so we have set up working group to ensure the issues discussed during the Prime Minister's visit in the United States are implemented, and I am heading this working group. So we will continue working on this. I'm confident that the economic cooperation roadmap for the strategic third neighbor partnership signed during announced during his visit, highlighting new areas for collaboration, and it will be signed soon. We will play an essential. It will, play an essential role in enriching our partnership, many different ways with more economic content in it. So digital transformation underway in Mongolia is conducive to developing e-commerce, and at the national and international level, the e-trade readiness assessment conducted recently by the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development has provided Mongolia with an in-depth analysis of its digital ecosystem. We see some points slowing, but the report shows that the country has taken multiple strides to become a digital nation, to promote economic diversification and digital transformation. So that is why we have this new Ministry of Information and Communications for Digitalization. So they are working very hard and making so much progress in having digital nation. Very, very important goal of the government, as discussed during the visit with the Secretaries of the State and Commerce. We seek U.S. technical assistance and also expertise improving Mongolia's investment environment and transparency of trade and investment legislation, which are on our agenda for discussion. The government in Mongolia just approved amendments to the investment law, so which will be, creating better, friendly and investment and legal friendly environment for the business, whether they're local or foreign investors. So we will discussed this during our autumn session of the Parliament to have it passed through by the Parliament. The investors will have more confidence in this field. Within the overriding goal of diversifying the economy put forward by our government, we really wish to learn from the United States, especially experience, to empower our standardization and measurement department. Without standard and its implementation, no nation can move forward with its development goal. So we can't just, move, to develop our country without applying standards in every sector, in whether it's service and products. So that's how, and that's the most important key to our success and to our future development goal. You have US standards already all over the world, and the US FDA is the most well-known and very important organization with which we would like to have close cooperation with our standardization and measurement department agency. We wish the US to become our major trade partner and prominent investor by contributing significantly to Mongolia's economic security. I also believe that TIFA Council meeting with the broad participation of government agencies today would produce more tangible results for bilateral and trade and economic cooperation